Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. For the second task for subject apply testing, my group will present on the academic motivation scale, or in short, it is called AMS. Before we start, I will introduce my group members. My name is Farah Najiha binti Fazil, 1172527, as the first presenter. The second presenter is Raja Nur Syafiqah binti Raja Ash'ari, 1172539. And the last presenter is Alia Munira binti Abdul Rahman, 1172532. Have you heard about the academic motivation scale before? What is academic motivation scale? Academic motivation scale is one of the most used instruments to measure the motivation level of students towards learning. So here it is a little bit information about this scale. The academic motivation scale was developed by Robert J. Benaran in 1992. This scale contains 28 items of questionnaire. Valen also developed the AMS with 7 subscales, including 3 types of intrinsic motivation, 3 types of extrinsic motivation, and a motivation. We will give more information about these 7 subscales on the next slide. In addition, this scale it relies on self-determination theory of human motivation. This theory investigates quality of motivation and roles of self-determined and controlled behavior in academic environment and suggests a multidimensional construct. The reliability and validity is good in several studies among high school student, college student, and also university student, which report alpha value for the AMS ranging between 0.62 until 0.86 in Valorant study on 1992 and 0.70 until 0.86 in other study on 2001, and the last one studied by Fairchild in 2005 is 0.70 until 0.90.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Raja Nur Syafiqah binti Raja Ash'ari, metric number 1172539. So now I will continue about the administration of the academic motivation skill. Let's start. The first one is the administration time. Usually, the interviewer or counselor will take about 15 to 20 minutes to consult the client using this instrument. This instrument is suitable for students like high school and undergraduate university students. Besides, there are many versions of academic motivation skill. It is consists use pen and pencil, computer administration, telephone-based interview. First is paper and pencil version can easily be found on the internet. For the example, we can download the questionnaire from the website. Next is computer administration. We can use Google Form. Last is telephone-based interview. Some clients also prefer two-way communication with the interviewer and counselor, so it's very helpful. Next is administration academic motivation skill. The academic motivation skill measure extrinsic and intrinsic motivation toward education. It also measure self-determination theory. This instrument has been used reliably to study and measure motivation level in elementary, high school, and undergraduate university students. Let's look on our questionnaire. This is the questionnaire, the academic motivation scale. This questionnaire has 28 items. That's all from me. Thank you.
So my name is Alia Munira binti Abdul Rahman, 1172532. I will present about the scoring and interpretation. This question are assessed on a 7-point Likert type scale. From the scale 1 does not correspond at all until scale 7 correspond exactly. The academic motivation skill instrument returns an overall score termed a self-determination index. The range on the SDI is from -18 to +18. So, the higher the score, the more intrinsic the participant is considered to be. Okay, so the three types of motivation are located on the self-determination continuum. The continuum illustrates a lack of motivation, a motivation to increase motivation forms, extrinsic type to self-determined motivation, intrinsic motivation. A motivation is the absence of intent to pursue an activity. Meanwhile, extrinsic motivation refers to pursuing an activity out of a sense of obligation or as a means to an end. It has been subdivided into three types of regulation. Next, intrinsic motivation, which presents to drive to pursue an activity simply for the pleasure or satisfaction derived from it. Is it considered a global construct with three subdivisions? So we go to the next slide, which is the key for the academic motivation skill. Okay, this part show the intrinsic motivation. It has three subdivisions. As we look, the number of question 2, 9, 16 and 23, it refer to no subdivision. For the example question, because I experience pleasure and satisfaction while learning new things. Okay, next the question number 6, 13, 20 and 27 is referred to word accomplishment. For the example, for the pleasure that I experience while I am surpassing myself in one of my personal accomplishments. The next question, 4, 11, 18 and 25 is referred to experience stimulation. For the example question, for the pleasure that I experience when I read interesting authors. So the next slide, we go to the part of extrinsic motivation. So this extrinsic, it has three types of regulation. So for the number question 3, 10, 17 and 34, it refer identify. For the example, because I think that a college education will help me better prepare for the career I have chosen. Next, the number 7, 14, 21 and 28, it refer introject regulation. For the example question, to prove to myself that I am capable of completing my college degree. And then the number 1, 8, 15 and 22, It shows the external regulation. For the example, because with only a high school degree, I would not find a high-paying job later on. And lastly, a motivation. A motivation is show the lack of motivation. Is the number question is 5, 20, 19, and 36. For the example question, honestly, I don't know. I really feel that I am wasting my time in school. So we go to the last part, interpretation. Academic motivation skill has been widely used to measure motivation in student population, and based upon results, various methods have been posited to improve motivation in students. This instrument has been applied to elementary, high school, and undergraduate college students in a number of different languages. That's all presentation from our group about the academic motivation skill. Thank you for your attention.